Hey guys, just thought I'd jump in early, make sure you could hear me, make sure the music wasn't too loud, and see how everybody's doing. I'm glad to see you guys here. Got some cool stuff to go over tonight. Fun. May have Brother Dark Gravity join us. Let me start at the bottom. Crazy Roach, howdy. Colby, howdy. Both of you guys, Crazy Roach, Folks Doodle, and let me get that. Channel members, welcome guys. Crazy Roach is a channel member. Colby is my brother. Marco, channel member, welcome buddy. Mind of Meeps, channel member, what is up? We've got Jim Miller, channel member, my Alabama buddy. Good to see you, my man. Joseph S., welcome brother. Josh Branson, the man, the myth, the legend, channel member. What's up? Marco Scamma. Howdy, buddy. Marco, I think I said hey to you, but I'm going to say hey to you again. And then we got Five Door, my buddy, who we'll talk about that later. It just goes to his profile, right, Acid Test Kids? What we're doing is there was a thing on Lefty last night. I don't know if y'all saw Sharice's video, but the way we've been raiding channels, and I can remember when Jared Neves did it, the YouTube algorithm thinks it's bots because they all come at once. So what I'm going to do, and I talked to Rob about it because he's like 50 away from, and most of y'all are probably subscribed, but I'm trying to pick up a few. He's like 50 away from his next goal. So I figured if we went and did step one, everybody subscribed, watched any video they want, and you don't have to watch the whole video. Try to find a small one and watch 50% of it. Like it, leave a random comment. And then on your way out, he posts a lot of shorts. Click on a short, they're 16 seconds, like it, get out of there. I'll wait for you, come back here. And then later tonight, what we'll do is I'll pick out a short because we realize I can do random generators from a short. So I'm going to go pick out a random short. And the way that we're going to complete the giveaway is to go over there, leave a comment. I'll pick that comment. Not that confusing. We've got a really intimate, small, cool group here, and I really want to help Rob without having YouTube come and take subs away from him. I just think it'd be good because I know you guys, I discovered Rob probably 3 months ago. Chris229, what's up, brother? Channel member. I discovered him probably about 2 months ago. His live comes on before Metal Mondays that I do sometimes with Pocket Metal. And he is an absolute, howdy Kathleen, and he is an absolute rock star, nice guy, very kind, humble, very much puts himself off as a nerd, but he loves knives like all of us. And I love his opinion on knives. Snow Twag, what's up? Channel member. So I've always liked him, right? And I see a lot of y'all over there on Monday nights, and I just want to, if there's anybody that has found my channel that likes it, it's worth it, because we're going to be giving away this very hard to find because it is a prototype of a titanium CJRB RIA. I talked to Russell because this was a mystery knife that I unboxed from Atlantic Cutlery. This was a dealer exclusive that went out before they did the full Encompass titanium scale. So this is a titanium skin over a steel liner. And Russell told me that they made very few of these. He was surprised that I was able to find one because that's the way I tracked it down before I finished my review. Wasn't magnetic, but it wasn't normal, right? But it's a great knife. It works perfectly, locks up like a champ. I think it's neat because it's kind of a one-off. And we're going to give this away by supporting Brother Rob. And this is just step one that I've got pinned up there. And then we've got another just a little fun giveaway that came back that you guys are going to be stoked about, hopefully. Y'all remember this little monster? Make myself big. This was my first EDC fixed blade. You can throw an ulti clip on it. I might find a band because I used to carry it on my appendix. It is a little chunk of S90V that you can easily drop in your pocket. It's a great supplementary knife to your primary carry. I either keep them in my back pocket with an ulti-clip, or one like this, or like my chickadee, which I bought this because it was much less expensive than a chickadee at almost 300 bucks. And again, S90V, guys, super sharp, super small, but cool. So this guy's going to find its way back out through something different. But the first thing we want to focus on is step one of everybody easing over to Rob. If for some reason you haven't subscribed, it's just really important if you take the time to subscribe, watch part of any video, like it, say, nice video, Rob, glad I found your channel, something. And then watch a couple of shorts, just thumbs up them. That'll take you another 30 seconds. And then come back and hang. And then later, when we go over and lead the Javon on a short that I'll find that will all be driven to for the giveaway for the GRB, it'll all work out, and hopefully we'll have found a way to drive traffic to channels, try to do the right thing, and not inadvertently hurt them, because that's the last thing we want to do. Mind a Milton channel member, what is up? Five Door, my man. What else we got in here? I want to show y'all some stuff. I don't want to get caught up. Fuchs Doodle, I think I said howdy, but howdy again. Louis, welcome, brother. Good to see you, man. Jim Miller, I know I said howdy to him. I hope I'm not getting far behind. I don't think so, because I think NC's still going. Hey, Trey, channel member, what's up? All you channel members, I do not have that link posted yet, but there is a link. If you go to my latest last week, it's member visibly only. It's in your members content playlist. And it is the titanium Kaiser T1. One of my favorite, my top two Blade Series Kaiser knives. It's got the best snap. Y'all have probably seen it in the micarta. You might have seen it in Thai. But this one's an S35 in Thai. And one of the members is going to win it tonight. But I would love everyone to, at least if you're a member, sign up for it. If you don't want it, sell it on nest sale. Buy yourself something you do want. El Cap Addict channel member, what is up? Jim, good to see you, brother. What is up? Guys, I've been spacey today. Craig, I apologize if I forget you guys or if I say stupid ass shit. Just if it offends you or I say something that's off base, just please DM me. We'll talk it out. Dr. Drew, dude, what is up? I come in peace, right? T-Fetch. But I will always sometimes say stupid shit without thinking about it. Pizza operator, what is up, my man? It is good to see you. And we got El Cap Addict. I said hi to him. If I get caught up, I'll show you guys some really cool stuff that you might not have seen next weekend. You might. Paul Mills, what is up, my buddy? Paul Mills hopefully will be making some sharp edges coming up. Thomas McDonald, good to see you, buddy. Channel member, glad you're here. All you guys, I didn't see today, and I haven't checked lately, but a lot of people signed up for it. And that T1, this is an absolute badass knife. Clip works great. Ow. The clip works great. It's really clean. What is that? Henrik Ulrich design. I could reverse flick it. S35D, and watch this drop. This is back before Kaiser got their jam again, and this is before they did the little ingenious way that they make their bearings have less resistance. Jared's pointed that out in a lot of his videos. This is just old school frame lock technology, and this detent is spot on. Flip works great. Fantastic gentleman's folder. Make sure everybody registers for it. And if you don't like it and you win it and you don't want to give it away to somebody, take it to NAF sale, put it on there for $200. Let people maybe talk you down to 170 and let it go. I mean, it will sell. Trust me. Trust a brother. Trust a brother. but I want y'all to have it. It's a good knife, and I appreciate all y'all's support. So, Lord Needham, you're never late. Lord Needham, if you look at this, let me make myself small. Because if y'all look at my desktop here, moves solo. I don't know if y'all can see my mouse, but I'm going to point. This fantastic knife, it just stuns me in its simplicity and its elegance. Everything and nothing more for a perfect urban EDC knife for me. Everybody's different. It's not a hard use knife, but my God, and the fact that it's coming out in XL, there's a drop Sunday night for 50, and they seem to come up every week. That's a Lord Needham knife. It's about to go back to him. He's been missing it. He was nice enough to share this with me, which I'd seen and heard all kinds of negative reviews about the clip, all of which are 100% valid. That is the only downside I can find to this knife. And for somebody like me, who's a casual cutter, who might be like some of you guys, if I'm not processing cardboard with it, if I'm just enjoying it for the tool and the engineering that it is, and the detent, and Brian Nadeau's just amazing, I think it's a unique detent. And the fact that you can get solid scales now for it, I'm not turned off by the clip. Even though if I was planning on hard using it, I agree that it's absolutely could be designed better. And surprised that it's not, but a great knife. This knife means almost more to me than anything. And this is a knife that Brother Lord Needham sent along. And at the time, I wasn't sure because we've been texting back and forth. It is the Koenig Mini Arius. And I knew he'd been looking for one, couldn't find one, thought he might have found two. And it turns out that he sent this one and it was going to be available. So he let me pick it up and I'm forever grateful. This is a knife. It was a grail for me up until I reviewed the full size, my buddy A to Z's, only because for what it is, which to me is a gentleman's folder, kind of like the Roosevelt, the full size Arius was just a little too big for me. And I like big Medfords. I like my big PMP. I'll carry knives like that. But for something like this, I wanted it to be something that would get a lot more pocket time. So thank you for that, Lord Needham. And Lord Needham also knows I've been on the fence about the Jaeger V3. And I've been justifying that I do not, and I still think I do not need yet, but wanting it's a different thing. This is my V2. It's not that much different, but there are a few improvements in the V3. For one, this is an exposed frame lock. The V3s have a concealed frame lock. Behind what I love about this particular knife is the carbon fiber. And I would probably want to trade the satin blade for it, which I think would be trading it back. But in all truth, ideally, I would want to trade the scales and the blade because I like the black tie handle. Long story short, Lord Needham, needless to say, sent me two to check out and compare to my V2. And my V2 or Jaeger M is no less impressive. The problem for somebody like me is this is one of my favorite knives. And Brian Brown is one of the nicest makers I've met at many small blade shows. Very, very humble, very much takes pride in what he does, and he doesn't want to deliver a sub product. And the other thing that kind of makes me mad, and it's just fate, is my first V2 is a flipperless, which I initially wanted. And when these were coming with the flipper, I thought it was going to buy me a reprieve because I don't need a flipper. I'm a middle finger flick guy. But guys, this flipper is so enjoyable because it does not get in the way when I flick it. And I can sit here and fidget with it with the flipper all day long. So the reason Lord Needham's packages are not going out until tomorrow, probably more realistically Monday, because we're going to talk tomorrow, is trying to decide exactly what to send back to him. But he made the week, and we've got great content coming up tomorrow. And do y'all remember how Lefty EDC used to do his little blade battles where he had his little card and it had like, I don't know, 7 random things from price to resale value to workmanship. And he'd just go take 2 knives and he'd do a blade battle, right? It meant nothing, totally subjective. And a lot of times it would surprise Kevin because his favorite knife wouldn't win. Well, I recorded one yesterday that goes live tomorrow morning, and it's the Rosie versus the Mini Arius. And at the time, I wasn't sure what table on an Arius was. And I know that I knew the Ariuses you could pick up at Knife Center, the configuration I have that Lord Nato sold me for about $705. And I found out at the time that these guys, the drop Sundays, start at about $800. So if I'd have taken the point and given it to the Arius, because I gave them a draw because I didn't know, the game would have been a draw. But I gave it a draw and then went through everything from materials, which, believe it or not, I believe the Roosevelt has superior materials in today's market. Now, one of the categories is fit and finish and machining. Well, of course, the Arius got that point. So it's just kind of a whimsical video. I'd never done it on a knife like that, and I stated up front, it's purely subjective, and both of these knives are bangers. Another thing that came in this week that I was super stoked about, I don't know if you guys have seen, and I have no affiliation with him, no affiliate link. I'm trying to get him to come join for like 15 minutes and meet you guys. He lives in Lithuania, so his time is different. He has a YouTube channel that I'll link later in the show if somebody will remind me. He has very broken English, but he's a single guy, a single knife maker, a guy who makes it himself. He makes some bigger camp knives, but this is the one that I first got exposed to with his version 1 last year. I think Lefty sent me this to check out, and this was the version 1 Little Angus. And so I started posting it on Instagram, and from that I would tag Baltic Blades, aka Paulius, and he's been designing this V2 in N690, and this is a stone washed little one piece. You can choose your color of paracord. Comes in a great Kydex sheath. One of the sliciest little scalpels. It's not a hard use knife. It's just a little box opener, duct tape destroyer if you're trying to get into places. It's just a great little extra knife. Well, he asked me if I wanted to try out something that he'd done new. And I said, sure. And this is called neo scaling. If Jason was here, our buddy Jason Grant, and this is from filming my Spyderco video last night that went live this morning. That's a deepie. But neo scaling is taking the blade, from my understanding, after heat treat, and then sanding off certain flats, like he did a satin grind, as opposed to stone wash. So the blades slice the same, they're exactly the same size. Your difference is this neo scale has more of an apocalyptic look, but then it's got that really shiny blade. And these guys ship. Got this guy. Whoops. I've got this one on an ulti clip. I keep it in my back pocket. And I've got the Neo scale, same sheet, but I've got it on bands. I'll carry it appendix. It's just a little bit long for appendix, but it's perfect for rear pocket. And these things are 99 euros shipped, I think. At BalticBlades.com. I'll have a video on this, and I've got a video on the first Angus. He's a great guy. The other cool thing that happened this week is I'm kind of buddies with Fred Dupree's of Wicked Wax, Dupree's Forge. I met him at the Nashville Blade Show 2022. It was right before we were sending out the prize packages for Knives Live 2022. We will be doing Knives Live again. It will be coming up. Sorry for this year. Things happen. We will be, and what he did is he came up, he approached me because I was talking to Doug, and he said, hey, I've got a new product called Wicked Wax. He didn't have the Wicked Clean at the time. He said, do you want to send it out to the winners? I'll send you some. And he did. He sent it in like 3 days. He sent the full size 10s. In the meantime, I'd gone to River's Edge Cutlery and gotten some. And let me just show you that I'm not shilling. The Blade Show 2023, he released the Wicked Clean, which is kind of a little, I call it Flitz Light. And then the Wicked Wax, I've had this for 2 years. It was like a $14 tin. I still got that much left. But what you do is you just rub it on your blade, away from like you're stropping it, right? Away from the grind. And then you let it sit there for a second, then you wipe it off, and it cuts down on any kind of corrosion. So what he did is, I said, well, do you still have any of the samples that you had at Blade Show? He goes, I can get you some. And he sent me about 15 pairs, maybe 10 pairs of little Wicked Cleans and little Wicked Waxes. So what I'm going to do is in the giveaways with the stickers, I'm going to include, and this will last you guys plenty of time to see if you want to get it. And you can buy it directly from him. God, I can't get it to... That's the Wicked Clean. It looks like this. It's kind of got if you've ever seen Flitz, it's like a cleaner, right? But it doesn't have a harsh abrasive. And then it comes with a little doohickey of Wicked Wax. He's going to come be on one night, spend 15 minutes talking about it, because it's all, from my understanding, food safe, made here in the U.S. He had a really cool exhibit at the Blade Show. He had whoops.
You forgot you let me add myself to the stage.
I forgot, dude. I was clicking you back while you were clicking on. But he had a really cool booth at Blade Show where he had a tool steel knife that he coated with some of this stuff and wiped it off. And then he would sink it down in a fish tank. And I mean, people were walking around, and he had them at different time stages. So you'd come back and look at them. And the stuff, even though you wipe it off, I was saying Pocket Metal, that stuff I use, that Wicked Wax that I picked up for 2021, I reached out to Fred, and he sent me a bunch of little, like 20 little sample kits of Wicked Wax and Wicked Clean to include in the giveaways, so people can check it out. So that's just what I was saying. That was one of the things that was a cool unboxing. And he's hopefully going to come on and spend 15 minutes one day and talk about why he's different, right? There are all kinds of protectants. And he and I have had candid conversations. And he's like, there are a lot of things that protect your knives. Mine's not night and day like the others. There are some differences, but I make it myself. And he's got a good story. You know, it is what it is.
Right.
So I'm a fan. And then this is the other thing that took my money that I didn't need, but I think it's cool as shit. Have I shown you on this yet?
It looks like a white ball.
Well, it's a little glow fob.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think you showed me that last week. The magnifying glass that glows.
Monday, but I don't know if I showed the Friday group. Yeah, it's a little sapphire from CountyCom. It was kind of expensive. It's $49, but it's titanium and sapphire. And what you can do with it, besides for somebody old like me, is read blade steels off of blades, which it's really helpful for. Or I can go like this and look really wise. But if
you look really wise.
If I'm out in the woods and I've got to fry a bug or start a fire, this is the little magnifying glass that we used to start fires with as kids on steroids.
You know they arrest you for that shit now, right?
Absolutely. But if you're surviving and you've got a ferro rod and you're in an area where you can burn, right? You're not on the Pacific Trail and you've got to survive and it's cold. It'd be nice to not have to rub sticks or trust your ferro rod. I like to have options over obligations, right?
For sure. I call them lighters.
What have you been up to, buddy?
Not much, working, stabbing myself. What's that? Oh, this is see that smile?
That's a nice long one.
I was trying to take apart that damn Chinese Spider Co again.
The same one with the bats with the locked up.
Well, I hit it. I went outside. I hit it with a torch forever. Started getting sick from the fumes of burning fake carbon fiber. Came inside and was holding because it's like doesn't have a captive pivot, right? So I'm sitting there trying to do this jobby and fucking slipped and stabbed my finger with a fucking Torx bit. And but I got some blood on canvases, as you can see. A lot of blood. I covered 8 canvases. No, somewhere between 6 and 8 canvases with blood.
Guys, those are going to be limited editions. To have blood worked into your original pocket metal piece, I won't in on that. I've got blood on my couch. I've got blood on my Javon sweatshirt that was like $46 fucking. Y'all don't buy those at the spring store. I got to figure out what's the least I can sell those things for. I haven't given that store enough time. Don't buy anything till I get it together. But anyway, I was sitting there last night filming. I did a Spyderco dive because I never give them enough love. So I wanted to show people that might come to the channel that I have a good history with Spyderco. I just don't carry them much now. I love them. And afterwards, I noticed that a couple of them hadn't been out much and they needed my Wicked Wax treatment. Well, I've got an atypical brain. So instead of using a rag and wiping it on, I like to take the wax and rub it into the blade, always against the grain of the knife, so I never cut myself. But on a Spyderco last night on my chaparral, I got some stuck in my little finger hole, and I went to kind of get it to where it's smooth out and somehow spun the fucking blade. And dude, I could have used 2.5 stitches right there because it cut it in a real quick. And Spyderco's in that video, every single one from my Shaman, which is the thickest and as slicey as it can be, to my Y2, which is the thinnest and the most slicey, they are all, you can't find a better cutter's knife. Now, is it a hard use banger? Maybe. I don't use it that way. But it is a winner.
According to Shane, American Blade Works is slicier.
True, it's got a thinner edge, according to Shane. I'm not testing it independently, but I do trust Shane and I believe him. But for somebody who can cut themselves with an inferior knife, I'm all for it.
I wish, honestly, when I cut myself with the knife, it stops bleeding much faster than stabbing yourself with the Torx bit. It bled and bled and bled. I don't remember Jamie. I don't know if she was like in the other room with the little ones or playing Zelda or something. And I was like, "Fuck!" And she's like, "What happened?" I was like, "I stabbed myself." And she's like, "Again," because I, in the past couple of weeks, I keep stabbing myself quite frequently. And
because it's a straight cut that'll grow together, or a torch bit's like a dog.
This thing had like a mouth to it. It had like a wide gouge because I must have like hit and then like slipped in or something. I don't fucking know. But yeah, it was bleeding for a while. I just sat here just like dripping all over. I got it on my fucking keyboard, on the hallway back to the bathroom to find a Band-Aid after I stopped bleeding on the fucking all over the canvases.
I'll tell you all because y'all are my friends. When I cut myself on the collar and my ex-wife and daughter were taking me, I was in the front passenger seat to the hospital to get my hand stitched up. I looked at it, turned white, and threw up. When I cut myself today, my stomach got woozy. I went in the bathroom, dry heaved twice, and said, "Fuck this. I'm a man. I'm not going to throw up." Sat on the couch for about 15 seconds and went and puked my fucking brains out. I cannot watch myself bleed when it looks nasty because my glue wouldn't hold, right? Luckily, I had a couple of, I had a Devo dispenser and a Rivers Edge Cutlery Band-Aid dispenser, and I just kind of made a tourniquet for a day and then glued it today. But it could have used stitches. Have I shown you this? My Amazon, my latest.
Yeah. You showed it to me.
I don't know if the chat. Let's make sure I get it the right way because I'm starting to get really good with this. I'm going to join Blade Show next year, and I'm going to be in the competition.
You should get one of those fucking plastic blades, though. Just to make sure you're all right.
What if you don't have a double-sided one? And I don't think they'll let you play with a single-sided one because it's not risky enough. But if you learn that the side that's got the hook is the side you never want to grab.
Yeah, but when they're fucking spinning it around like fucking whatever, like they're at a goddamn, ninja rave.
That's craziness, dude. That's craziness.
It's fucking stupid. Anyway.
And I've always said I'm going to be there because it's Sunday at 1 o'clock and I either sleep late or we always go have breakfast and miss it because I want to see somebody cut themselves. It's just like watching NASCAR for the wreck. I mean, you want to see the little, and I don't want to stereotype it, so I'm not going to say the Asian kid, but you want to see the guy catch the blade, right?
Don't they dull it or something or have like super sharp blades when they do that stupid shit on those competitions?
I would hope so, but to be honest with you, I don't think so because I've heard afterwards, I always get there like at 2, right when it's about to close because we always meet and I always hear about someone getting cut. Jim Salt Valley Boy cut himself 4 times. So I think they use Key Snake Jape. What's up, buddy? But yeah, I think they're legit guys. And what's so terrifying about it, Pocket Metal, is I would say they're probably a fifth, if not a quarter, of the attendees. You wouldn't think what a big segment of the knife selling market, like Blade Show, the Bally Song group is. So they'll walk around in groups of 20 on a show floor, all of them flipping fucking knives, and you'll hear them coming.
I'm sure it's obviously a skill thing, but it makes my brain hurt.
Oh, dude, it's scary because you think one of them let it slip and it's going to stab somebody. I mean, it's just like, no way.
No, I wouldn't mind.
I made the mistake of drinking.
I feel like you have I can hear myself through your thing. Like I can.
Okay. It could be this. Let's see if I turn down the speakers.
I just happened to notice it.
Can you still hear yourself?
Nope. It was like it's kind of like a slight delay echo. I don't know if anyone else can hear it, but if it's driving you guys nuts, just tell Javon to fix that shit.
I've been doing my best. I still can't get my sound effects to work. How would one work, but the ones I like the laser, not work? I don't get it.
Do you have your echo cancellation shit on still? In your settings down at the bottom?
Let me see. Yep, and echo cancellation must be off. Echo cancellation is on. Reduce spot mic background noise. Default mic is right. Let's see. Yep.
I don't know. I'm not like for them cutting other people. I just meant like, if the Bally Boys just,
King Snake Jake, you're my
sneeze.
guy. Do you hear me echoing, or do you hear Pocket Metal echoing? I do not. But I'm, could be in the midst of a flashback.
It could totally be. I changed out my, like, I used to use this old like 70s thing with a fucking what you call it, the fucking the old school tape shit. What the fuck was that old tape called?
Jack or Dat?
No. Nope. Jamie, that's over there guessing. No, man, the reel to reel is the big machine I had with the fucking reels. But this is the 8-track.
Oh, 8-track.
This
I
had
had Rock and Roll All Night, the only Kiss album I didn't have before Unmasked, because I didn't buy it after that. Every album but the Rock and Roll Over 8-track.
Gesundheit back there.
Where's the knife from the thumbnail? Guys, that knife, Maddie reached out on me. This is a knife from a fellow by the name of Colin McGuire. I'll make myself big for 1 sec. If I'm not mistaken, and I probably am, he's up in Maine. He's in the Northeast. I met him at Blade Show. I first met him with Bearded Doom. Bearded Doom bought one of his knives, and this is a plain knife in RWL. He makes his own Damascus. He makes other styles too. This is his RWL. It is one of the most stunning EDC fixed blades, even though it's on the larger side, because it's 80 carbon fiber. It's so sensitive UV light. It's the real deal. It's fat carbon, the US type. But yeah, it's a great knife. I will put a link to his Instagram. Let me make myself small. I'll go to his Instagram and show you what he's been doing lately. Because every time I do a pocket drop with his knife in it, I tag him, and he's always so nice. I have so few guys. Oh, have y'all seen this? Holy shit! I almost bought one today, and still might go buy one and then sell my stonewashed. But if y'all are looking for Padres, the black DLC, can y'all see that? Look at the blade. It's a satin DLC.
You can barely tell it's DLC'd. DLC did.
Let's see the other one on their site, dude. It's so gorgeous. And we won't. Tell me if y'all get there when I go. Kunwu. I've been browsing. But this just came available today, and I'm really having a hard time because I don't think I need another one, even though it was my knife of the year, without a doubt. It was the best knife. Look, they're coming out with the Slippy, too. Not that that interests you, because I know you don't like modders.
I don't hate it. It's just usually they're at a price point I don't want anything to do with for what they are.
Reverse tux. Which, let's see if I can get it to go big. Whoops. Vanex. It's got this really kind of shiny, it's not a flat DLC, but it doesn't have the black handle, so you can go either way. $319 for Vanex, and probably the best action. You can read the reviews. Every single one of them's 5 stars. But that's coming. But what I wanted to show you guys is KnifeWorks, Colin McGuire, who makes these handmade fixies that I'm a huge fan of. But he's one of those very humble makers. When I met him, he was very, very quiet. He was very appreciative that I liked his knives. I was just a buyer to him. He had no idea I had a channel. I tag him on Instagram posts, and he's always like, thank you so much for sharing my work. These guys have no self-confidence in what they do. Look at that Damascus he makes himself.
Right on.
And I wasn't into anything like that. I said, do you have anything more simple? But his Damascus is the real deal. But so if you look down through here, here's one of his nicer.
What the hell do you consider a real deal? Just curious. I said, what do
Real
you consider
deal? If they're made by hand without any CNC, just with old, hand tools, one at a time, and he only gets probably 6 or 7 out a week. Probably not that many. So if you look at him, he's the only guy doing it.
Happy Friday. Hope you're all doing well as usual. Just wanted to kind of hop on here and touch base. I know I haven't been posting a lot. I've been doing a ton of custom work that's
doesn't have a website, so he just shows his knives on Instagram. Here's one like mine. This may be mine. Or one like
Does he ever use anything besides, what other kind of handle materials is he using?
He uses a lot.
Because all I'm seeing is carbon.
My card in on that Slippy. Let's see, let me get down because he's got so many. Fat carbon's not all he uses. That's something different, right?
It looks like it might be polished micarta of some kind. Does it say in here? It might say G10 or something. Where the fuck is it?
Yeah, it's G10. So yeah, he'll use anything you want. So for example, if you like one of his small knives, but you wanted something more rustic for the handle, and you wanted the blade acid etched, right? I wanted something like this. He would do it. I'm trying to find some because I've seen some out there.
Yeah, I don't hate all the carbon fiber shit, but honestly, the 80s stuff, and I feel like next year everyone's gonna look at that shit and be like, God damn, that's disgusting.
Right, and the Nebulous is my least favorite, but if you go down further, I think he's just been reacting to the market. So if you go down, I think we'll see that he was more traditional handle materials. But his work speaks for itself. He's a super nice guy, and the bottom line is,
how much was your knife that you got from him?
My knife I bought table price in Nashville. It was 300 bones, which to me was a bargain because I've seen knives. This knife that I also bought from a guy who was right up the road, about 45 minutes from me, driver defense, which this is a wonderful knife and probably a lot more substantial. It's Magna Cut, not 154 or whatever it is, but it was like 375. But I went there.
Dude, with these small makers, the pricing is fucking all over the board. They just charge what they can.
They don't charge enough for their time. I know this has kind of been a thing of contention. People who've gotten knives that they haven't lived up to.
Yeah.
But I've told you for the longest time it would be better for you not to sell knives for as cheap as you sell them than for what you sell them for. And $140 isn't cheap, but the time I know he puts into each one of those, even if he was only tattooing half the time, he would make more money, but he doesn't do it for the money. I picked this up from 5-Door.
Okay, there you have it. See, I was having the same problem. That's what I was thinking. All right, I'm not the only one. I thought it was just me thinking it sounded like whoa, 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 whoa. But Matisfaction's can hear it too.
But I'm not on mobile. So what do I need to do to get better?
I think he means if you're on mobile, like other people who are listening to it are on mobile. I'm not on mobile either, but that's how my sound is it's going roar, 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 cutting in and out.
So I picked this up from Brother Carco. It's a little J-Cal he had made that was too small for him, with Ultim handles, with a custom Lancelot slip for $130. And I think that's a great deal for a small USA-made EDC fixed blade. But I'm not.
Yeah, but I don't think anyone else is getting it for that cheap.
Everybody else is. He dropped one today with Kydex for $110. All of his knives are that cheap.
Yeah, but those slips aren't that inexpensive when you buy them.
I'm talking about no, they're not. You're right. This is like an $80 slip. You're exactly right. Carco made me a bro deal.
That's all. I was just trying to say, as a package deal, you're not going to get it for $130.
Knives ship with the Kydex sheath, and they do drop for $130. Now they're not made like this because he hasn't been doing it 30 years. He's been doing it 1 year.
Well, it's a different style altogether too.
But it's the fit and finish too. I mean, I can look at a Boker, I can look at my Concept, and I can look at my Jason Grant Kill Bill. And sure, if I wanted to pick this thing apart for little things that could have been done slightly better, I could. But it's such a perfect little knife for what it is. And I know he's been making knives for 12 months. And this cost me $125.
I got one, Michael, but
They go quick.
you know, so the 15s, I mean, like I never know. I can't remember like how much everyone like pays attention to GEC shit, or how much stuff they've gotten or tried to get, or how long. But the 15 Barlow is like one of the most wanted knives. I can't hear you.
There was a single blade and there was a double blade.
So the single blade, 15 Barlow. That's the Barlow is the single blade. The other one was that Urban Jack ridiculous bullshit with the beard comb. Fuck that thing. Anyways, the 15 Barlow with a sheep's foot blade is like they haven't made them in a fuck long time. Like, so it's you know, something people really want.
That's why I didn't, and I try to post links for TPK because he's one of the companies that gave me a link with the savings on specials, not on GECs, but I didn't post it because I knew nobody'd be able to get one because I went through that.
No, yeah, the GEC stuff, it's almost, yeah, and a few people said, a few people were saying that they think it dropped, like that the site was like a few seconds ahead of what some people's clocks said at time it was. So I don't fucking know how that works. I mean, he's you know, he's a vet, so maybe he has his clock set a little bit fast. I don't fucking know. He's a timely dude. maybe, but they're evidently a few seconds quicker. But yeah, man, the 15, like they don't make a shit ton of them. And so yeah, it's just it's not the easy, like if usually the most done things were like the where the fuck is it at, oh Christ, the bullnose, when they did those a couple years back, and people still had problems getting these things. I mean,
knives that literally 100 people can crash a site.
It's not bots. It's people that use either Apple Pay or Shop Pay, and you have to be logged into the account, have all your shit set up in advance. You can't be trying to fucking, you know, enter your shit.
You got a 20% chance because that's exactly how I was locked and loaded. And I went for the dark micarta instead of the bone of that last Warncliffe. And I had everything set. It showed up. I went live. It stayed in the cart trying to do its auto checkout, and I knew I was fucked.
Plus, if you look at like he the last couple times was saying like how many people were hitting the site trying to get stuff. When they did this drop, like this was the last one I got. When I got it, it said there was 7 or 9 left. So 7 or 9 knives and thousands of people trying to get them. It's gonna go fucking fast.
Yeah, the Rosies are gonna drop. 50 are gonna drop Sunday night. I just got that email. I've been following those lately ever since I got to experience Lord Needham's. And I learned they start at 8. I think the XLs, Paul, I don't think they might have followed their Instagram because I know they posted pictures. They did a side-by-side where I still think the regular Rosie's more my jam. But I know my bigger buddy, A to Z, likes the XL. But I don't know if they put a date out of the first drop.
So let me just touch on this again. So whenever a GEC, there's a drop, and they're going to tell you a time, show up 10 minutes early and sit there hitting refresh constantly. If you don't got the 10 minutes to spend, you're never going to fucking get it. Seriously. It's just like there's thousands of people trying to get the 20 knives that are in stock.
It used to be like that with Hinders. Now
You
we've
gotta
got
hit refresh and have all your shit cleared out, have good internet connection. It's
well,
fucking
strips went. Look, I mean, the growler
yeah.
B3 and carbon fiber went in less than 5 minutes. So NAS supply and demand are a real thing. But if you get there and you get ready, you're probably going to get what you want.
They're going to be dropping some more, from what I understand too. Like they did, there was only 2 colors out so far. They did the brown and the green, and then if you look at their website, it says that they're. I think someone said that they saw that it looks like they're doing green again, and they're also getting ready to drop another version, which this has never happened before. They're doing the Vipers again, so they're doing a completely new version of the 47s in like a purpley jigged bone or some shit, which may be the best looking one of the entire fucking run this year. I don't know, but yeah, so they're bringing back something that they already did like a month ago, which never happens. Like I said, like the last time they did this knife, it was like fucking 5 years ago or some shit. It's
So guys, we're going to try something tonight, and I know most of you are subscribed, but if you're not, please follow the instructions. I don't know if you saw Lefty and Roll Shambo's live or saw Sharif's video about what these love bombs really turn to do to channels, which is not good. But what we're going to do is I wanted everybody, it's pinned in the comments, just to go to Rob's homepage. All you have to do is subscribe, pick any video, watch over half of it, like it, leave some random comment. Then on your way out, get a short, which is like 16 seconds, watch it, like it, and just come back here and we'll hang out. And then I'm going to go pick a short, and by the time I can filter everybody that did that. And then I can go pick a short. You'll go leave Javon as a comment like we did before that I can do the comment picker from. And we'll be able to give away the first knife, which is the CGRB titanium.
Swedish in the house, everyone.
But also, hopefully, we'll be able to stick the subscribers, because y'all will have been there earlier, come back, gone back. That's what we want to do, if we can. So that's the plan for this, and why that up there now. But I think I might have shown all you guys this stuff last week. But pick this little weird ass titanium mini pin. It's a tube that holds mini Sharpies, or you can take the mini Sharpie out and roll up some bills to keep in your backpack. But I keep it for my packages. That's what we're trying to do, Mind the Mill. And I know most of y'all are almost subbed, but if there's just, we can pick up a few that are in here that want to try to win that knife that aren't subbed yet. I want them to start by doing that, because I don't want their subs to go up and then go down. That's disappointing. It happens once. And then we'll do something random for this, and then we'll do our member giveaway. And all of our giveaways will include Wicked Clean and Wicked Wax from Fred to Preach Ford. And his website's on the can. I get it at, I like to buy it directly from him when he has it in stock. But River's Edge Cutlery carries it. And I left my coffee over here. And so does DLP. JD for EDC, what is up? Greg Maroney, I hope you win it, buddy, because this S90V, it doesn't come with any mounting, because I've worn it both as a appendix with one loop, and I've worn it with an ulti-clip as a back pocketer. I've used it without anything as a pocket dropper, and I've worn it as a neck knot. It's tiny, S90V, kind of like a mini chickadee. And anybody who hasn't gone, if you're a channel member, please go find that channel member video. I'll post it later, but you don't have to be here to win this. And tonight, for the member giveaway, I'm going to give away the Titanium Kaiser T1.
Woo!
This is a banger, guys. This is one that stayed in my collection because it's such a good EDC knife.
Yeah, I've been carrying my Cardo one a lot.
Dude, sign up. Try to win this guy. I'd love to send it to somebody I know. So y'all, if you're a member, just go leave a comment. It doesn't have to be any special comment.
Guys, I already won the giveaway. Don't even bother.
Speak up, Pocket Metal. And I haven't sent you that goddamn. I just thought about it. I haven't sent you the Warncliffe or the Growler V3. That's
How many weeks are we talking these days?
God, it's at least 4. At least 4. But have I not asked you to remind me, like, after the live when I've got my, like, sometime late tonight, like when you're about to go to bed, like at 6, when we're sending each other stuff, say, hey, don't forget when you're sending stuff out, it'd be nice to get a package from you. I've got boxes.
I'm not going to harass you about you letting me borrow.
You're reminding me, dude. I have an atypical brain problem. That's something, Donald Milkovich, I'm curious about too, because I do not know who that is, for one. I've seen the videos from Scabs, who I respect more than I can say, from Imler, from somebody else. Who's the guy that does the sword and blade? That's Joe's friend, who I respect. I met both of them in Atlanta. They're fantastic people. And, well, what happened is, this is a guy who evidently lives in another country. I'm getting this wrong, so I want the chat to tell us. But evidently what his gig is he takes knives out like Demolition Derby, and he uses them wrongly till they break to find out what their stress point is. And evidently he had pressure. Mike Imler, Joe, and this other guy disassociated themselves from the knife community, which I think they meant to say the knife industry, because I didn't get the backstory. It sounds like he was bullied by a knife company and he just deleted his channel. So somebody give me I know it sucks to type. If you want to talk about it and you know the story, let me know and I'll send you a link and you can come hang out and just share. I'm not looking for drama. I just don't know the story. I've seen the 3 videos. We can watch one here and y'all can try to tell me what you think. Let me pull up one from Mike Imler, because that's the one I know. Let's see.
Tell me what I did in Mimo. Is it just me to stand there like this? You guys ever watch Strangers with Candy? The old dad's like.
All right, let me go to videos. All right. I don't think Mike Imler will copyright strike me if I watch it.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past that dirty bastard.
That's true. Let's go to let me go to Scabs. Quiet Boy won't do me like that.
Kyle showed up and then instantly disappeared when you said Elm Turd.
Is the one that made me think,
Elmer's
okay,
blood.
Just because I don't know if he's upset, it must be legit. So
here's what Donald, who I don't know who he is. Can we trust this Donald guy? I'm just joking. Says.
It was, but it makes me think, who's the guy? Here, let me show the video first. We'll go there because I think it's just
right here.
I'd love to learn about it.
PC says something about it being someone blackmailing somebody.
Was he like blackmailed because they were threatening if he didn't take his channel down, they were going to sue him? Is that how they blackmailed him?
Todd says that Joe did a video about it.
Okay, let's see. Let me find that. Hold on. Is it Joe X?
We're not. What's your problem, Kyle? What the hell? What upset you this time? You've been, I hate that commercial at the top. By the way, that guy with that stupid knife.
Kyle, where are you going, buddy?
I hate that shit.
Kyle Coonley's a wonderful human. Never mind, he'll stay now. He's just
that commercial is the worst commercial ever.
Joe X, here's Lefty AEC. Okay, let's watch his video. He won't sue me. Not that his video will be true.
It's muted. You can't hear it.
I'm gonna get it unmuted. We're gonna fast.
Come on now.
Thing that's going on right now in the knife world, and first and foremost, as it states down there, I am the knower of nothing. I know nothing. And I
Should we turn?
first heard of this last night when I saw his video. I forget how this happened,
Or should we just
but
get-
I was just scrolling late night after the stream. I was just a live stream that I did. I was just, eating a snack and scrolling. And I saw, I think it was Scab's video. I think Scab from Choir Boys Cutlery posted a video, and he was fired up.
Yes.
Scab was fired up, and he's pissed off. And so I was like, what the fuck? Like, what is this? Oh, and then I was in a group chat where somebody was like, who's Joe X? And I was like, great fucking question. Who is Joe X? And then I'm in a comment section on YouTube. What do you think about Joe X situation? And then I'm wherever, and there's another short about Joe X. And I'm like, what is this? I know nothing. So naturally, my instinct is to go, my knife community is on fire. I need to know more, right? And is there anything I can do, right? No, I don't need a thumbs up right now. Thank you. Sorry, I have the thing on where it does stuff. All right, so I just wanted to know more. So I saw Scab's video. By the way, go check these videos out. Scab posted a video. So then I searched Joe X in YouTube, and Joe X's video came up. He has one video on his YouTube channel, 30,000 subscribers. He took the rest of his videos down. So here we are, 2 minutes in, and I'm going to tell you who he is. Joe X is a YouTuber who destroyed knives. That was his thing. I review knives, mostly on a desktop. I flick them, and I fuck up my nail, and I show you the detent and the centering, and I bitch about little nitpicky things. And that's what I do. I cut some paper, maybe cardboard if I do a cut test. And that's how I roll.
An accent
right?
when he said cut test. Cut test.
Then you have people like the aforementioned Scab from Choir Boys Cutlery, Donnie B all day. These guys go a little further. They test the knives. They're cutting tires. They're throwing the fucking knife into a wood block. They're doing shit, right? And then there's Joe X. Joe X is literally destruction testing knives until they break or not. You'll see that in a second here. I'm going to pull up his YouTube channel. So here is his YouTube channel, Joe X, 30K subs, knife destruction test until it breaks or not. Okay.
Deleted all his.
So that's what he does. He destruction tests knives. And he tries to break them, and he could try to see how far a knife can go. I can respect that. I don't care. If somebody's sending him the knife or he's buying it, why can't he do whatever he wants with that? I see no reason he shouldn't be able to do that, right? There's a niche for everybody, a niche for everybody. Not everybody wants to watch me finger flick a knife 70 times, right? Some people want to watch Scab try to use the damn thing. Some people want to watch another level of that and watch this Joe X guy destroy the damn thing. Because maybe they're a bushcrafter if those are real people. Maybe they're in the military.
I don't like the way he said bushcrafter for a real thing. Fucking
search and rescue. They may need to use this tool.
But I do think that there's value in people that destroy knives just to see how far they'll go.
They do some crazy shit like this, and they want to see if it can survive it, or just buy the ones that can, right? I see there's value in this. Easy. It's not even a fucking question. So
I think the only time Lefty's been outside
watch
is when he was waiting in line at the ET ride.
Not the whole thing, because it kind of just repeats itself. But let's just watch it so you guys get an idea of why we're here. This is why everybody's all riled up right now. He quit YouTube, took all his videos down. Okay.
I'm not quitting easy, my friend. What to say? As you can see, all my videos are gone. The reason is this: I got now really fire from every side. I cannot tell you exactly what happened, but I will be not able to do videos again or to keep my channel ongoing because everything turned against me in the last couple of weeks. And now I came to the decision it's the best to cancel everything, because now it's going to be Now it's affecting my job. It's affecting my private life. It's affecting everything. I try to be honest with my channel. I try to get the truth out of everything. If I hurt someone, yeah, live with it. But all the haters and the people who reported me or tried to blackmail me, especially blackmailing and with let's say blackmailing me, you won. I salute you, my friends. You won. You defeated Joe X. Congratulations, nice played. But it's very easy to play these days because...
All right, so that's basically the gist of it. He goes on to say freedom of speech is no longer a thing. He wants to move to the U.S. He's from Austria, by the way. And, you know, he basically reiterates the haters won, whatever. And then he talks about sending some knives back to companies and people that sent them in for testing. And he's going to send those back because he can't do the videos now. That's basically the gist of that video. Go check it out if you want more information. Okay. So he's in Austria. He's dressed up in military fatigues, and he is not showing his face. Okay. So those are three things that stood out to me real quickly. A fourth thing that stood out to me is he wanted to tell us more about this blackmail thing, but he just stopped. He realized I can't say anymore. It's almost like he's under some kind of agreement to just shut up at this point. And he made this video to just clear the air that he's shutting the channel down. That's what I get out of this. It's almost like he has some agreement. A company is not going to put his name out there or whatever and blow his cover, and he just needs to stop making these videos. That's honestly what it sounded like to me. But hey, I could be wrong because I know nothing. I know nothing.
I agree with that
Maybe
statement.
it's over here for you guys. I don't know. But knower of nothing. Please, in the comments, tell me.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw some shade right now. Any bastard with a beard and the goddamn flannel shirt and says bushcraft a real thing needs to shut the fuck up and shave his face and get back in his fucking cubicle. Bushcraft. Well, I don't get to do that kind of shit as much as I would love to, but that's what got me into the whole like knife thing. Was that kind of shit. In the beginning, I was only getting like fixed blades and shit like that, and going outside and
He loves to do that shit too. He just fucks around. You got to know.
I don't care. That rubs me the wrong way every time I fucking hear words come out of his mouth. That's just me though. I know you guys love him.
We have some of the best fucking arguments that are just they're enlightening.
That's what I say right there. 25 minutes of nothing. Having to look at that stupid jackass in his fucking crimped beard.
People making videos.
If he wasn't standing in front of a mirror fucking combing his beard for fucking half the goddamn day, he could get outside every once in a while.
D-Ball's going to make a video kind of not lampooning it, but telling people, I don't know. He's going to make a video. He might have already made one. Let's see. Not that we'll watch it.
I love that he says eating that fur burger. Like, that's a horrible thing.
He said that?
Oh, Kyle. Yeah, dude, when you want to go out into the wilderness, it's good to have a vehicle that you can actually drive off fucking road, you jackass. I live in a place where, you know, you actually need that kind of shit. I don't live in flat fucking Ohioville.
Hey, I needed 4-wheel drive.
Yes,
last week.
I have several. Thank you. Hold, I got a little custom fucking fixie right here that I use quite often.
I like all.
And I never, ever fucking wear Birkenstocks. Fuck that shit. I ain't no fucking hippie, and I don't wear patchouli.
I used to live in Boston Birkenstocks. That's all I wore, man. Those things were so slick and sweaty. And they would just slide right into my feet, throw a little patchouli on them.
Shamia's dad has a condition that she also suffers from where they're heat up like motherfuckers. We took him to Mount Rainier in the winter, where you're like walking through like 3-4 feet of fucking snow, just like falling into snow, like and the dude was wearing fucking Birkenstocks.
Yeah, I wore the clogs all through when I was touring with the Deads, the one that covers your toes. Did I bang into shit?
Ohio got some hills, he says. I'm sure that he's a good dude. It's just like every time I hear him speak, it just fucking makes my head fucking hurt.
Who's that?
Right, fucking Lefty. The shit every day.
Like, a hard time about that beard because I'm the one that's been sending him conditioner, trying to convince him not to shave his mustache so he doesn't look like a fucking Amish dude. I'm trying to get him to fill it out.
Fucking shit, man. Fucking shit.
But I'm really digging my little slicey blades, even though today I carried my Griffin 2.5, this little Scout. Joe Isabella, thank you, brother. I appreciate you. But this is a great little fixie. And I think they might either be in stock or coming back in stock. That's a good fixie right there.
There you go for El Cap 2, who also was trying to talk smack about the knives that I those are just two of them that are sitting beside me.
That's not a knife. That's a knife. I need to get somebody to make me a real handle for this. How hard do you think that would be to do? It's like one of those.
Dude, it's almost like sacrilege to do that to somebody's fucking shit. I don't know. I also would not have picked that handle.
What?
I would not have picked that handle myself either, but I mean, people can do it.
It was a gift, and this is the only way Silver Stag Big Bowie comes. It doesn't come with any other handle material. It's just a shed antler, or they call it something else. It's either or. And I just think with a nice walnut handle, because this thing's slicey, believe it or not.
I don't own a single thing from that fucking company. I don't own any North Face clothes either. You guys got me all fucking wrong, so congratulations. You're welcome. I fucking do nothing but talk shit about people who fucking shop at REI.
I used to wear Patagonia in college, but I never got into North Face. That's when I was doing the veil, though. I was buying it to really wear, even though I was buying the brand.
Kids.
Cool shit. But I'll tell you what, these Jaegers that are the V3s that Lord Needham let me check out. The three things I've noticed is the V2 is a frame lock, right? V3 has got full carbon fiber, so it's a recessed frame lock. So I think it would be more beneficial for lefties, and it's easier for righties. This one has the flipper tab, which mine original didn't, which in hindsight, flipper tab, even though I'm not big into flipper tabs, is money. And they did a captive pivot on this one. That's the pivot. Hold on. See that funny shape?
Well, it's Javon. I'm gonna throw him under the bus for that one right now, Demonock.
Oh, is that like? Let me put some more music on. Hold on, I got something else. I paid $114 fucking dollars for music, and I can't find anything I like. Hold on, let me find something here. Let me see
there's absolutely no helping Javon in his fucking microphone situation. People have been harassing him for years. It feels like. I was like, what the hell is that shit now? But I realized it was you trying out new musical backgrounds.
Is that horrible?
I like jazz too, but not that kind of jazz.
All right, let's go to some reggae.
All right. Fuck it. You won.
Think of Sublime going down there at the pawn shop. But anyway, captive pivot, and
It's a damn shame that I have to remove Javon from his own fucking string for that bullshit. Jesus fucking Christ. Read the room, dong. Anyhow, I'll bring him back on his own show.
all right, there's no more music. The captive pivot is offset. If this was a T9, that is a T12, a T12 pivot. T8s and a T12 with a captive pivot. And then you've got the carbon fiber on both sides. And what I'm trying to decide, and Lord Needham knows this, we're going to talk tomorrow. I don't need a V3 because I've got a V2, but I really like the V3. What's a boy to do? And I really like the fly. And he said I could switch blades. Because my V2 does not have a flipper tab, but it doesn't really fill a different space in my collection, so I'm having a hard time even justifying it. But I did do something really cool today. I traded my second knife. I never get rid of knives, and I'm trying to not buy as many knives. So this is, I just doxed myself. This is my full-size Berg Blade Sweeney. And I've traded it with a brother who will remain nameless until the unboxing for a, what's it called? A Dawn V1. Do you know what that is?
I've heard of it.
I can show you a picture. Hold on.
Is that the dude that's the young guy that makes the knives?
No, well, he might be, because I think a lot of these makers are young guys. This knife,
Dawn was like his first knife, right?
right. And I think he's on like version 3 now.
Yeah, D2 has one. He's got the fucking one with the what the fuck, the fancy Damascus. I always forget what the name of that shit is.
That's right. He's got one.
Yeah, I played with it. It's a nice knife. It's a little on the small side. It's like the size of a bug out. Maybe a little bit bigger than a bug out.
Let's be up WJB on Instagram.
What's that?
There's an Instagram channel with some graffiti that you did that says "Be Up WJB," all one word. I'm gonna share it with you before I
haven't got around to posting more stuff. I need to
is this
on that, but
is this the Instagram page right here?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, I didn't know. All right, so let's do this. Let me go to my messages, and let me go to this, and let me go to this. Oh, I think it's in my here it is. Watch this. Can y'all see this?
Oh yeah, buddy.
That's it. It's a GW price.
Yeah,
brand new.
It's a well-made little knife.
Think this
It's never carried it. I mean, it's been used to be one.
It's the only mark anywhere.
I've never tried one.
Oh, they're really cool.
Even though that Sweeney's such a good knife, I just don't carry it because it's so long. And I know they're coming out with the Sweeney Mini, which may be more my speed. But yeah, I've got it boxed up, and I'm gonna send it out tomorrow with giveaways.
So on that note about the JB or the B Up thing, if anyone has got stuff from the store or has like other B Up Jason Brown related shit that they would like to share with that account so that we could repost it, and kind of the idea is like for it to be like an all-in-one collective place as like stuff relating to Jason. Just tag instead of just the Be Up thing, Be Up with JB, because there's a lot of other people using the hashtag Be Up besides the us.
And that'll be easy to query it all to see what people are showing.
Yeah. I mean, I'll still go back and try scrolling through shit and blah, 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 and all that other jazz. But,
easy enough for us to tag it right. If you tag it like that, follow the account, it'll be really easy to do. So have some cool stuff show up. And I'll tell you, I've unrolled it twice now, but I've not set this up because I'm really starting to like my pink. I might put this up somewhere else.
Yeah, Doom's been using he's got the purple one, and he's been using that. I've seen it on videos and shit.
Yeah, I've got the address scrolling down there, and every bit of the proceeds that come out of cost are going straight to Sarah and Nora. So
Yeah.
not only are you getting great original art that's been enhanced by Pocket Metal's help and his time putting it together, but you're doing a great service for a great family.
Yeah.
Alive. And he would be so pissed. He would probably be so embarrassed, so humbled by it. He'd be like, "Yeah, I can't believe this."
I mean, yeah, it was the thing was like right before he passed, we were talking about, because I've been, he did artwork for Forrest. This was this thing right here was something that Jason painted for Forrest. Forrest asked him to paint. So Forrest has like a little on canvas, his name painted by Jason Brown. And that was like the first thing that, Forrest did to like raise money for his family after he passed. But in that same thing, like Jason was sending me like a bunch of pictures of art he had done for people in the past and stuff like that. And I was trying to convince him that he needs to, like, hey man, start doing stuff again. You need to get back into doing art and shit. It's awesome. Like, people would really like it. And he was asking me about the tablets and stuff, the digitizing tablets. And so I was thinking that
the seed was being watered. He was thinking about it.
And that possibly he was, because, I was trying to tell him like, hey dude, start a store. Why the hell not? Like, it's easy, And so, that obviously didn't get done, but with Sarah's blessing and her sending me a bunch of pictures of his artwork and stuff like that.
I wonder what and you would know this, are there like stacks or little piles somewhere where more of this might come out that can be turned into merchandise? Or is that,
dude, I don't ask. She sent me pictures a while back. She mailed me like some pieces of it, which I have in a box somewhere. I was tore apart my desk and rearranged everything the other day. So she had sent me some stuff.
To reach out via email and say, hey, if there's anything else that you'd like us to add to the store, we would definitely, love to give more people choices. It's not like we're asking.
Oh, there's still stuff that I haven't even got a chance to do yet.
Oh, that's all I meant. So yeah, okay.
There's definitely a lot more stuff that's like going to make it there. Okay, so that beeping at that moment was the steamer. I don't know if something's in the steamer. If we have a steamer / rice cooker. So that's what.
Now, if you're talking about 7 seconds ago, I got a text or something. My phone buzzed, but I don't think it would beep because I've got it muted. My face down camera here.
Yeah, for sure. And that's why I always have everything approved with Sarah. She has sent me stuff. Like, for instance, she sent me a piece, and the one that's the Be Up name tag, which I thought people would like a lot. She sent me it so I could have it, and I was like, that would be, I think people would really love that as a shirt. And she's fine with me doing that. So yeah, I don't try to there's so much stuff left that she has already sent me that I can put in there for people to get.
Quick change of speed real quick, guys. At the top of the chat, this is the everybody giveaway. Members, subscribers in here, go subscribe to Rob, even if you already are. Watch a video, like, comment on it. Go over to a short, watch a short, and then come back. Because you got to do that to be qualified for when we go over there in a little while and leave a comment, which won't be long. I won't make it be late. So just know that that's what the link is posted up at the top. We're going to try to get him.
There's a chance I believe I might have been on a live with him at some point. With him and or I honestly can't remember. It was like over a year ago or so. But the kid that did the knife recently, ATK, Lewis. I was on one with Lewis. I thought it was him and Lewis. It might have been. There was another guy that used to do videos with them. I can't remember his name right now. A kid from Florida.
Chris. Grady's gear. Chris.
Yeah. Grady. So I think I was on a live with them and maybe someone else as well back in the day. It might have happened. I've definitely, stopped holding my tongue as much about shit. So
over there, Lefty and I, and we'll get you in 2 weeks. I'm going to go solo tomorrow, and I'll send you an invite because he's got date night. But we spend the whole time counterpointing. He just picks a side, and I pick the other side.
Jake Bearded Gear, like I think that guy does fairly decent. He does, goes outside, tests shit. I don't really have anything against his, opinions on stuff. Is
he still doing content, or I thought he was supposed
to? That's the thing. Like I was gonna say, I haven't seen any of his. I don't watch as much shit as I used to.
He was. I think he's focused full time on the knives.
Fucking little bastard. But
what was his last video?
So yeah, I don't know.
1 year ago. So yeah, he's been pretty much dived into Luft Concepts in a deep way, or doing something. He also, his wife is some kind of influencer for fashion or homeware or something, and he does a lot of her photography. So they have kind of a dual income social family plus his business.
He was back in the day, one of the guys who did a video on the Grand that I saw, and I was like, before I grabbed one, and I was like, man, I definitely want to.
He made me like that knife too. His reviews were legit. I mean, they were just what he thought about the knife. Everybody's not going to think it, but he's,
Yeah. So
I should show you guys this, and I'm just going to show you a comparison. This is the V2 mash that drops at Devo on the 7th or 8th. And then on the 7th, there's an exclusive dropping at Blade Binge, NAF sale. And I want to say it's 120 before you put in the Javon 10 or somebody else's code. But what they did are different colorways. It's 154 CM instead of 14C. And it has a pivot collar, which you can't probably see. Let's see if you can see it. Yeah. That's the version 2, 2.5, and all different colorways. And evidently the carbon fiber weighs a lot less and is expected to go fastest. But the one that's going to be a day sooner at Blade Binge, formerly NAF sale, is black on black, and it looks sick. Black tie on black. So just know that those are out there, or will be out there, and so is tomorrow. I should probably go to the site and look. Tempest has a drop tomorrow on probably the coolest knife, and none of them have really spoken to me. And I'm trying to be more.
Me neither.
I'm trying to be more selective.
Okay. Just real quick though, Mr. M-Bomb has got a question for you.
Where's Brother M-Bomb?
I put it down at the bottom. You can read it right there.
I'm going to throw that out in a second. M-Bomb, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go find a short in about, what time is it? 9:30? Maybe in about 20 minutes. I'm going to go find a short and put another link up there. And then by going back to his channel, liking the short and leaving the comment in the short, I'm going to pull the comment picker from the short, but hopefully that'll let YouTube know that it's not bot traffic. That's the experiment we're trying before we do away with love raids as a practice.
For
And have
fucking-
y'all seen Shriek's video? I don't know the validity of it, but he seems to feel like it was detrimental to his channel. But for all we know, he could have bought bots. I'm kidding. It got cleared out.
Jeffrey Dawson's advice is to be taken. I don't know.
No, hey, I'll tell you. Lefty talked to the people at Chapman Lake Knives, those American surgeon people who make that button lock. Have you seen it? It's a big knife for about $450. Let me show you. It's and it's two guys that came from the medical surgical business. This is their first knife, and it's a button lock, but it kept having a pivot walk. They sent one to Lefty to try, a left-handed one, and Lefty was going to put super glue in there, and they suggested JB Weld just a little bit on the threads if it was walking.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That could go bad real quick.
Well, I think if you don't get it anywhere else, you can still, with heat, bring it down. Bring it to liquid again. So this is, let me see if I can get a good picture of it. This is their only knife. And look, guys, I mean, this is expensive, yes. $495, but it's titanium and MagnaCut, and it doesn't look like anything else. Let's see if I can get some pictures of it.
All right, I got to ask Kyle, what was the original topic? Is there ever an original topic?
I missed it. Oh, I gotta show it. Greg, that's the best love raid you can do, buddy. Forrest, thank you, my man.
Oh, we both did it at the same time. There we go.
Salute.
Right,
Give it to him again. So has Kyle Coonley, let's get back to our original topic because I forget it. It goes in one ear. Oh, I wouldn't put JB Weld on a knife. What I use.
Yeah, me neither. That's what I was saying earlier.
I use the blue. Thank you, Dang Ross. Gotcha things. Are you around, buddy?
That's what I'm saying. Instant fixed blade.
I use the blue Loctite that comes in the stick.
I thought it was a joke, and then it turned out that someone told a guy who got it that told lefty Lucy righty tighty to fucking actually do it. So fucking what do I know?
I can blow you a link. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I just got to disconnect the phone. I thought you were traveling with fam. But yeah, so hopefully almost everybody has gone. See, I can't go count. I hear you, buddy. I hope you get better soon. I can't go see how many people have done the first part, but it will filter it out when I go to the second part. So I want to make sure everybody can go to the pinned link, subscribe and follow those couple of subscriptions. Let me show you what I use. And I don't have problems. I let it sit for 12 hours, not 24.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm just going to let you guys have an ear break while Javon walks away.
Got this stuff on Amazon, and I do not use the liquid. This is the stick, like that stick we used to eat when we were in grade school.
Paste,
but it is I kind of got to scrape that top layer off because it gets a little hard. But if you'll see, I'll just take my screw and screw it down in there, back it out, puts a little bit on the threads. And I don't know if it's because this is so thick anyway. I don't have a problem with it loosening up. And I've used it on my Vero. I've used it on several problem knives.
have you put it on your butthole?
No, I like to keep it a little lubed up. You never know when I might get a chakra.
Javon wishes he got violated.
Hey, I did make a trade today, Scotchy Things. Not for a Strider, but for a for a pistol knife. And guys, keep your eyes out for a buyer. This thing, the second day in your pocket, you don't even know it's there. It's on Skiss. It is thin.
That's the one thing Javon said that no one's ever going to forget.
And I will knock at least 150 off retail, which you can get one on NAF sale for now. M390, look at that. You want to? Hey, let me make myself big. You little boy men, you want to step up your game? You want to take every bit of insecurity and roll it into a foolish purchase like I did? Do not take advantage of this deal. Do not let it go by. The D-tip ball is like a golf ball.
You could just be speaking like fucking Klingon right now. All anyone cares about is laughing at you fucking doors.
But the other thing was, anybody knows of anyone who's selling a Strix, let me know, because I've got a buddy, A to Z EDC, who is ready to buy one right now. He'll be close to table, but he'll give you a little cheese. So if you got a Strix and you don't love it, DM me and I will put you in touch with A to Z EDC. I'll vouch for him. He lets me bring knives on the channel all the time, really nice knives, and he's ready to buy one. Just FYI.
He's a week or so late on the drop, just in case.
He was there. It went. Y'all talk about how fast drops went. He said that went. Well, Josh, I don't think he's that picky. I think he was at the.
There's also a pre-order that lasted.
Still, I think it's gone, right?
No, I'm talking about before the drop. When pre-orders normally happen.
He's in the same boat that I am about pre-orders. To me, it's not worth it because you never know what you're going to find in that short time. Every time
you end up with no knife.
That's true. But if any of you guys are tired of it, or if any of you are wanting a Best Tech Sin, I need to do a 24-hour live stream and go through my collection because I carry about 1/10 of what I've got.
12 Starbucks energy drinks later. Oh, fucking Christ.
Thank you. And I won't sleep tonight. Friday nights are my no sleep nights.
Dude, we were up till 7 a.m. last night.
That's when I get my work done. That's when I can record, when I can upload, get things staged out.
It was insanity. Also, we've been still trying to trudge through the most depressing show ever. I never watched, as people who watch Metal Mondays, and we talked about it, the fucking Meth Lab show when it came out.
Breaking Bad.
Because in the beginning, there's that whole cancer thing. My mom died of cancer. It was around about the same time. I was like, I don't want to fucking watch anything with that kind of shit. Anywho, that was, however many years ago. I don't even fucking remember. Long time ago, right? So now I've been trying to watch that shit, and every episode I'm like, God damn, this is a depressing fucking show. Like, I don't know how people are like, that show rules. Like, they must be, those are the kind of people that like don't understand people who have depression. Anyone who can watch that show and be like, that's the best show ever.
The story
people are dying and fucking
dragged into storylines to right when you think of people writing that and the whole thing that goes into putting on that story, that fiction. That's what I found amazing about it, is how the story.
That's not like far from reality fiction. Like, those are things that happen constantly. Meth labs blow up. People die from choking on their own vomit. I mean, all that shit is legit.
Those are like side events in the show. The show follows a character build up or breakdown of Walter and the people he meets. I mean, to me, I think it's kind of to me, at the end of the show, and I didn't watch the whole thing, but I did watch part of the last season. I pictured him as kind of a hero.
What? Yeah, spoiler alert. We haven't got there yet, for Christ's sake.
Hey, Forrest.
I'm on season 3, not 5. Come on.
Later tonight, buddy. This is the
It reminds me of the place I used to live before we moved to Washington, and then it's messes everywhere.
Yes, 90V. This one's going out later tonight. Stick around, buddy. But I'm sure I can come up with something.
I'm not sure that has ever happened, but I'm sure something just as fucking horribly depressing has happened. Up here, they tend to blow each other up inside of makeshift camps with propane tanks and those heater attachments. So yeah, there's always like explosions out in the woods.
Weird. It was about 24 years
Season
ago.
of True Detective is awesome, and then the latest season with Jodie Foster is looking pretty good. We've been watching that as it comes out, and so we're fans of the True Detective as well.
Where's down here, Pretty Fly?
Every time they do a marathon, it fucking streams on Netflix. What the hell do you mean? It's anytime you turn on Netflix, it's a marathon. Who the fuck is still watching cable?
Keep chatting. I'm getting to throw a link up there. Everybody, I hope, has subscribed, watched the video, liked it, and are ready to go to this short. Leave a comment, watch the short, like the short. You are going to leave the word Javon. I cannot share the short, so we have a problem. Hold on.
Is that what the original what was it storyline of tonight, for lack of me not being able to remember?
All right, here we go. Paste. Boom.
Did you promise someone ice cream, Javon?
I haven't yet, but you're making me think of Taco Bell. Don't talk about food. All right. I just replaced the pinned comment, guys, and that should take you to a short that is called, let me turn it off so I can see what it's called.
I don't know how to mute it when it's on shorts. Sorry, everyone.
And this one is going to go to home. All right, here we go. Rob's Nerdy Knives. The name of that one is On a Cloudy, Rainy Day. So I'm enjoying carrying my magnificently mitered Spyderco S110 Mannix knife. The last one on there. You guys leave a comment. Let me see how many comments are on there. We got 22 now. So y'all leave comments and like it. And then before you come back, please, because this will assure it for us. Before you come back, watch one more short, like it, and then jump back over here. And you'll have done more than we can do.
Todd Carr, thanks for being a member for 8 months. I don't know if Javon saw us up there.
Todd Carr, thank you, brother. I hope you win.
You'll see it when I'm on here because I highlight stuff for him.
Well, yeah, I've got to have. I can't do both. I'll get stuck on one topic. I'll read like 10 down, and something will make me go off onto a tangent.
That's the best.
I'll be hunting that shit down.
It says, for people who can't see this but are currently in the room with me, I can't be watching this in 30 years while everyone's in nursing homes. Javon will be showing the plastic cutlery from that night's dinner.
I'm going out. I'm sorry, Michael Morgan. Spell it like this. I'm going to put it in, and you can go back and leave another comment. But spell it all lowercase, just like this. V-O-N. I'm going to pin it here. Boom. Boom. J-U-H-V-O-N. Just drop it in there like that. Tippy. My cat's going crazy. Usually around this time at night, we play chase. So she could come flying across here any moment. Buddy, I can put that Taco Bell next in a blender. I've already got a plan for that.
It's fucking hilarious.
But this is going to be the giveaway knife for members tonight. And it'll come with Wicked Wax and Wicked Clean too. And then we'll come up with probably a random giveaway.
Is that the thing that you just put up was for that giveaway?
No, the one what I just put up is for everybody, and it's for this. It's for the titanium. Where'd I put that one?
You guys stop bad mouthing Jodie Foster.
It's for the CJRB Pyrite, and it's it's a Gen 1 titanium where it's got the titanium skin before it had the. This is a limited edition, but it's got great action. I don't carry it. I'm going to pass it on to you guys, and then we'll give away the little fixed blade just through the random comment picker before Maddie goes live. And again, members, if you'll go to that video and leave a comment, you do not have to be present later when I draw for that. I always draw for that last since you don't have to be here. These are good knives. I mean, I think as far as button locks go, the little Pyrite and the mini Pyrite that I gave away, that little warning, are just solid little knives. I've been really impressed with this that I hated before, and the clip is very hot, but this is a Apex from Brian Nadeau, Sharp by Design. And then I picked this up, which is a great knife for an Axis lock. This little Vosti Dachshund. It's actually got detent. I can't fail it. I failed it. I lied.
What was the other one you had up a minute ago? I had another window up in the moment. I'm bouncing all over.
I had this Sharp by Design Apex.
Oh yeah, I thought that's what it was.
It's got very.
Yeah. I've already made fun of that knife enough.
You get a big hot spot right here, but I did notice there are a couple of companies that have made some pretty cool inserts where you can replace these scales, which is one of the aesthetic things that I didn't like about it. But that pocket clip is brutal. It goes right into. Watch my hand. If I hold it, even though I wouldn't use it for a hard user, look at my hand. See that right there? That big red mark.
I'm sorry, but it's like one thing to say that about a knife that's not over $300. When you're paying over $300, you shouldn't be like, it's just got a little bit of thing that stabs you in the palm of your fucking hand whenever you hold it. Also, if you ever had lint in your pocket, even if it was 12 years ago, it's going to be inside that fucking knife in 0.3 seconds because of the big fucking stupid hole in the handle. Okay, I'm done with that.
Exactly. And a lot of people have mentioned the magnet mods. A lot of the knife community, or a good many of them, work around knife stuff, right? Or steel. So they're around a lot of metal shavings. And that's just a big no-no for them because it gets on their magnets, scratches their blades. I can see that not being good for everybody. Paul, Google Apex aftermarket scales. There are a couple of companies that do. I've seen them in leather. I've seen them in Damascus. I've seen them solid. Did you see this earlier, Pocket Metal?
Right there, Kyle. Liner lock GEC. Shut your damn hole and go back under your rock. Boop. All right, enough of me yelling at Kyle.
Kyle loves it. Greg, I have a whole obsession too. And if you guys are in the mash variety, you will like it.
I also love, no offense, I'm just pulling up Ed's comment. You shouldn't have to buy a knife and then instantly fucking replace the handles on it.
No, I agree. But we do it with spider toes all the time.
And Kyle, shut your dirty hole. Chamiette makes a better dinner than you've ever had in your dirty, stinking, sorry piece of shit life.
Speaking of scales, I've got some toxic green Knoll Voodoo scales that have been stuck in White Plains, New York since January 14th. We're thinking they're lost. They haven't moved. And you know what else I ordered the other day as a whim? Have y'all seen the Max Ace out the front for $108?
Yes. Last week.
Yeah, I showed
The
it.
week before that. And the week before that. Oh, Kyle came back with another root beer comment. That one never gets old. He's like Siobhan, and you're telling us about a knife he told us about last week and the week before last week.
I ain't telling you about no more. I'm showing y'all the.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I'm just fucking with you. I'm real sassy today.
I'm showing y'all the new Tempest that's dropping tomorrow. The Fractus pre-order is live.
You got to get the liner lock ant for the locking GECs. Their lockbacks need some work.
So you've got the Storm Cloud version. You've got the carbon fiber. Look at that milling. CPM S90V. And then you've got the black.
Here we go. As Kyle has pointed out before, and a bunch of other people, the knife's already dropped.
This one?
It was earlier. That was
today. Yeah, pre-order, but it's still open. 6 available of the black.
There you go. For everyone who is pissed that you couldn't get your GEC, go buy the Hot Wheels car with rims.
23 available of the blue. And 21 available of the black. I've not handled it, but it looks pretty cool. It's my favorite one he's done. And Concept is the OEM on this one. So,
or lack of concept.
I was not showing. I was not sharing, was I? That wasn't very helpful for you guys. Let's see.
I'm killing myself over here.
Go back and let's share it. That's what I was trying to do. So,
get off my lawn! You hear loves how much I come in and ruin Javon's show on Fridays.
No, you didn't, dude. You keep it straight. So there's 23 of these. This one's almost sold out. I think I might like the blue the best.
I'm sorry.
But anyway, that's happening over at Tempest Knives. 5-door for the carbon fiber airlay, and I like some of the fat, but I'd rather have just tie. All right, guys, has everybody left a short? Because I'm getting ready to go. Have I put up a short? Yeah, I'm gonna go.
You give a link to it, and then I tried to click on it, and it made a bunch of noise.
But you can just mute it. All you gotta do is click on it to mute it. Go. I'm just gonna pull it up, but you can still go. Share to the comment picker. See how many people have done it.
I just had a jug of coffee in my little skull jar thing here right before the show started, so I'm all like amped up and acting like a sassy bee.
I'm kind of jizzed on my Starbucks too. I slept on and off.
Jizzed on it?
Well, I meant jazzed on it, but I said jizzed.
But you said you're jizzed on it.
Yeah, that was a Freudian slip.
Do you jizz on your drinks before you drink them?
Where did I put my fucking picker? Hold on a second. Knife.
I don't know if I keep Javon. I think that's the wrong phrase there. I try to throw Javon into a gutter. That's for damn sure.
Medium to premium.
I got this somewhere. Obviously, during Halloween, that's when I do a lot of my home decor shopping. Is Halloween time?
JUHVON, and y'all watching extra short while you're there. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if I can. I'll make it go 15 seconds for drama. I'm going to Let's see, what else do I got? I thought I had
Blood all over shit.
animation spin wheel. Let's see what we got.
I saw some of them at a
I've only
couple
got
other places.
42 comments, guys. How many people we got in here? 78. I got 42 comments and 78
Do
peeps.
people not like fucking free shit? What the hell's wrong with you?
I thought that's the reason a lot of y'all came. This is a CJRB. I trying to give away janky shit.
What are you trying to say? Why wouldn't you want my goddamn blood, Josh? I bled for the people. I have pictures of me just bleeding on stuff.
Go leave Javon in the comments. Subscribe. I'm going to give you about 5 more minutes because then I've got to get on to a random and the members giveaway before Maddie gets to going. How much time till Maddie? Let me get a look. Let's see.
Oh God. Oh, so I might have sent. This is something that's in the works. This is going to Mersal. This was one of the things that I started for the Halloween giveaway, and it's drying still. It's got a lot of thick fucking what the hell is this shit called again? Matte medium on it. And then this one is going to someone also, and this also has a lot of matte medium on it that is still trying to dry for like 2 fucking weeks. But then more recently I did the Jason Brown, like I did with the design of that I drew of Jason Brown, and so then I did a painting version of it as well, which is not done, and I'm going to do a bunch of these. Some of them are going to like I'm giving one to Sarah, and then there's another person that I'm just going to send one to as well, and then we're going to do a giveaway for some, and then there's also going to be like ones that I try to just like, whoever wants to send money to fucking, for Sarah and Nora. But this is my blood, which I'm going to cover over so you don't have my blood on that. But that's just like the stencil that I made from the drawing of Jason. Yeah, that will be like, I'll do some like that and some like other stuff. I don't know. Anywho, enough of me.
The Beard of Doom or somebody, that link on Stevie's link tree that takes you to the college donation thing.
Yeah.
Takes you to a page where you've got to put in her code. It does not take you straight to her donation page.
Oh.
And I've got to reach out to Beard to find out what her code is because I want to put that.
Hey, Kyle, I never fucked your mom, so I don't got AIDS. Don't worry.
Yeah, we're going to give away this in just a couple of minutes. And then we're going to move on to giveaway number 2. For you military folks, what time is 23:15? Pocket metal, that was for you. 23:15.
I wasn't in the military.
I know, but you're smart.
11:15.
All right, so that's an hour. So we've got an hour to do 3 giveaways. All right, so I'm going to go back to my comment picker. I'm going to see how many we got. We were at 42. We're still at 42. So raise your hand if you don't give a shit about the CJRB, and I will go ahead and roll. All you got to do is go subscribe to Rob, watch a video, any video, leave a comment, like it, and then watch the short that I've got pinned in the comment. And leave a comment that says Javon. It can just say Javon, Juhvon. And I will draw it in about 2 minutes. And we'll do it with the wheel animation, so we'll get some heavy drama. And right now, the odds are good for you guys. So I'm going to go over there and start sharing. Boom. Boom.
I'll send you. I'll talk to you in a message. I'll slide in your DMs. Oh.
We got 42 comments still, guys. Pocket Metal, tell me if you're thinking. Tell me when you think I should go.
Oh, you just go right now. I mean, listen, everyone's saying, do it.
All right, here we go. For the CERB. Good luck, guys. Who's it going to be? Let me get my notebook.
I've never seen this spinny wheel thing.
This is a little animation I found out you can get. Jason Rogers. Is that what it's saying?
I bet you that pisses off fucking Mimo and whoever the hell double detent right beside it.
It was Jason Rogers. Is Jason Rogers in here?
Is there a Jason Rogers here?
Jason Rogers, are you in here, my friend?
Speak now or forever not get a knife.
I'll give you a few minutes. You might be asleep on the couch. Jason Rogers. Jason Rogers. You must have been here because you signed up.
Oh, there he is.
There he is. Jason Rogers. Congratulations, brother. Rogers. CJRB. All right. Now, what you've got to do, Jason, is you've got to send me an email with your U.S. address. You got to be 18, and I'll have to check to make sure you did the other little things, and then I will hopefully send this out to you tomorrow, no later than Monday. Send the email to at gmail.com. Whoops, fuck.
This one was so I'll put this up there.
And we're about to do another one, guys, right after this, so sit tight. So where is brother Jason? There he is. Jason, this email address right here, buddy, jot that down, and you'll just shoot me an email and say CJRB Pyrite, your name, your address, your screen name, and then I'll make sure you're signed up over there at Rob's. And guys, if you win or if you don't, if you want to just do something awesome for Rob, go back after the live or when you leave the live and watch a short or two and just like it. Because all it does is it shows YouTube that these people that just signed up are not just there for the sign up, if that makes sense. And I don't know if that's true. There was just a video that I've got to go back and watch that Sharif posted. Let's pull it up and just see. We're not going to watch it. YouTube. It's Manganis, right? I can never spell that. Manganis Steel, and he's not showing up, so he needs some SEO help. That sucks for Sharif. When I went to Javon, I came up like nobody's business.
That's because you search yourself constantly. You're one of them self-absorbed sons of bitches.
No, I don't never search myself. I have had other people search knives, and I come up. Like if you search, and I don't do anything. I don't care. How do you find Sharif on Manganis Steel knives? Where is he? Where is he? I might have to go to one of Maddie's videos and find him. I can't find him right now. Hey, I've got this video that just showed up on my feed. 1,400 views in 2 days. People watch the weirdest shit. There's no rhyme or reason. All right. I can't find Manganis, but y'all find him and watch his video because Rob and I talked about it for tonight, and what I don't want to do is ever hurt anybody. I just want to make sure. Is it Sharif M? Sharif M. Oh, I'm not finding shit. I might be spelling it wrong. Let me go back. And then we're going to do another giveaway, so y'all sit tight. We're not raiding Sharif. I don't want him to go sideways on me. And he made it clear. All right, here you go.
What the piss?
Sharif here with, unfortunately, a cautionary video.
Well, we've talked about it and we're going to do it anyway. So watch that on your own time. He evidently lost more subs than he had before the raid, which tells me that there weren't engaged subs, but who knows?
So what's the whole problem? If you do that, it fucks up people's shit.
Well, yeah, that's and that's what
I don't plan on watching that. Just tell me what the piss is.
And we can go back and watch it. It's not long, but if you send a lot of people over and they subscribe and they watch the video and leave the comment, and that's all they do, right? Because they're there to win a knife and they don't engage with the channel anymore. And YouTube, not the next day, but the following day when they're going through normalizing everything, if they see a higher than normal influx of subscribers,
Yeah,
they see that it has a pattern like a keyword, they realize that it could be driven traffic. And they're trying to, in their defense, they're trying to cut down on bot traffic. So bots have certain behaviors that are similar to giveaways. That's why I watched.
Shut your mouth.
That's why I watched a couple of videos, kind of takes out that because bots aren't that smart. And again, Rob and I talked about it and we were going to take a chance. And we're going to do it. And it's a lab test and hopefully we can get a few subscribers over there. But in the meantime, what we're going to do is go to the random other picker, the giveaway tool from StreamYard, which I haven't used in a long time because I believe it's fixed, but it's okay.
You guys are fucking. Lucky I don't fucking start deleting these comments and time out in your shit. Don't get Javon started on that trash.
You got moderator fucking status, buddy. I made you a super mod.
I know. That's why I'm giving them a fucking a warning.
So guys, get jiggy in the comments. Hashtag jiggy, and this is for the Tucson S90V TS150, probably one of the finest EDC fixed blades on the market.
Yeah, you spelled Jizzy wrong.
Jiggy? Jiggy? It's not Jizzy, it's Jiggy. Whether I spelled it wrong, if you don't spell it that way, you ain't going to be entered. But y'all jiggy up, and we will, hopefully we'll get close to 76 people in here. You're not going to hurt my feelings if you sell these on NAF sale. If they don't fit your hand and you want to give them to a buddy, they're just fine in their homes, right? And then I will throw the member link up there for just a second. Yeah, Rob, we've been throwing that out there. Watch at least a short, leave a comment. You know, before that was hopefully what they did in step 1. Because if not, we don't want Rob to go backwards. And again, after the live, if y'all are just freaking awesome, you'll go back and consume a couple of shorts. And again, I found Rob before Metal Mondays about 3 months ago and instantly subscribed to his channel. And he and I get the same type of knives. I love his take on knives. I love the way he approaches his reviews. And I think you can find 4 or 5 really good reviewers and then go to some of the OGs and make really good informed decisions. And he's a good one to watch. So I would go back to his channel when you get a chance. Homer, he is a good dude. And he's got good content. He spends a lot of time with his with the hobby. All right, let's see how many people we got registered. 49. So we're getting there, guys. Throw some jiggy up there for me. I'm going to get this little knife out. Did I write down? Jason Rogers. Yeah, Jason. So give me your screen name when you email me. And then we're going to do the Tucson TS150. They came back into White Mountain Knives. JD for EDC, he's going to join me one Friday night, because I totally dig him. He and I bumped into him when I was, what's up, Donnie? When I was learning how to magnet mod knives. We kind of learned together, and then Saigon Kick jumped in and gave us both a bunch of good info. G-Ball, brother 6,000, congratulations. G-Ball killing it, guys. He's got 1,000 on his prepper channel and 6K on G-Bizzle. If you're not following G-Ball, if you know you guys are, go follow him. Johnny, I think I have a feel-good jack in my left pocket. Pocket metal, close your ears.
All right.
Pocket metal's a traditionalist. Sorry, Donnie. Okay, pocket metal, it's away.
I'm here. Spirit.
Pocket metal, say hey to Donnie. Donnie works with Jack Wolf, super nice guy. Donnie, say hey to Pocket Metal.
You just like to make shit awkward as hell.
No, he's the young guy that's not Ben. He's a super nice guy, dude. Everybody knows people are gonna. I don't know. Did you watch Lefty and Rochambeau last night?
Me?
Yeah, arguing the steel thing. They had a debate. It was good, man. Lefty's the humble guy. Donnie's the same way. Donnie's you can talk about Jack Wolf. I'm going to send you one. It's going to show up in that with that stuff that I keep forgetting to send you. Dr. Drew Dude.
Yeah, I saw. Speaking of that, I saw. I looked because someone had posted something about the knife you were showing earlier, and it was S90V, and it said 58 to 60 as the HRC, and I was like, is that what S90 or is supposed to be?
Well, all metals are different, but I don't know what's optimal for S90V. I know.
I forgot to look it up.
All right, guys, I'm going to the giveaway tool. We got 60. I'm going to give y'all 10 more seconds to drop a jiggy in, and then we're going to pull for the TS 150, and then we're going to member giveaway and a little hang time. What's up, G-Ball? So, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, guys. We're still at 60. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody. Brother Space Ghost is the winner of the TS 150. Hold up 2 seconds, Space Ghost, and I'll get you an email. You can just say, Little Fixie. Are you in here, Space Ghost? I saw you just a second ago. I know you are. I see you all the time. So all you got to do is shoot me an email and just say Little Fixie or Tucson, and I will make sure. I almost did Nas Live. I almost went double distance. All right, so there is an email for Brother Space Ghost. If you'll drop that email to me, buddy, just with your address, I'll get that out for you tomorrow, no later than Monday. And now I'm going to put the member link in the chat for just a second for those of you who haven't had a chance. And I want all the members to jump in there, because this knife you can flip for $200. If you don't want this knife, if you don't like this knife, do sell it. I would sell it. I might sell it. Let's see. Share. All right, I'm going to put this in the chat and replace the pinned comment for any of you who've not had a chance that are members to hit this yet. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? All right. Son of a bitch. I hate technical difficulties. Let's go in here. paste it, pop it, go back over here, and pin it. There it is. All right. All right, so the replaced pin comment is the member giveaway where all you've got to do is jump in there and leave any comment. H-I, hi, or H-I-G-H, I'm so high. However you want to do it. Just no cuss words, no emojis, because the random generator won't get you. But I can only leave that link up there for about 3-4 more minutes. Then I'm going to have to make it private and do the drawing. So if you're not subscribed, and that's funny. Tippy will eat me solo. She brought me a bunny head yesterday. I don't know why. She hadn't caught anything in a long time. She was very proud of it, too. She got very upset when I snuck out with the little bag to try to make it disappear.
I saw a reel, and someone's cat brought them a chicken wing, like a cooked chicken. Yeah, and it was still warm. They said they don't know whose dinner they stole that shit from.
Did the cat drop it for the people? Like it had brought it back for them because they didn't think they could feed themselves?
Yeah, it might have been just a meme or something. I don't remember if it like showed it, but I was like half asleep when I saw this shit. Like,
Ed Harrison, what's up, buddy? Get in on that pin giveaway if you haven't yet. It's the member giveaway for the T1 Kaiser Blade Series S35VN drop shot reverse flickable banger. Really simple. I think it's is it a Henry Ulrich? No. Yeah, it is. Ulrich Heinley or somebody. I don't know. Yeah, I hope one of you guys enjoy this. And like I said, if you don't, flip it. Sell it. I ate about 3/4 of a bag M-bomb, and as soon as this live's over, it'll probably save me from going to Taco Bell. And I appreciate you totally loading it up with lemon pepper because it is too good. But that steak and cheese sounds interesting, and I'm going to have to try that. So let's see what we're looking at here in comments.
Rob, reality has no place in this year's stream.
No, reality's for Monday through Friday. I try to 57 comments. 57 comments, guys. All right, I'm going to give you all about 60 more seconds. I'm going to slam this. And when I'm done, dude, guess what I found on YouTube on RL streaming? There's this guy called Locale, and he used to be a Twitch gamer. Now all he does is gets a bottle of Jägermeister, usually about 4 before the end of the night, and a Red Bull. He sits at his computer in Vegas, and when people send him a $200 atomic chat, which they do all the time, he'll drink a whole cup of Jaeger. The dude is drinking himself to death for an audience, and it's fucking must-see TV. I'm going to show you a little locale while we wait.
I guess if he saved the money up, it could pay for the coffin he's going to need by, the end of the year.
He doesn't, but this guy, dude, I mean, he gets 30,000 people watching him, and they're like, he'd been sober, which I thought this was horrible, but he'd been sober, and he got can y'all see that?
Good God.
Hey, can you talk to us, Ryan?
Serious clips.
Hey, Brian, can you come talk to us? Former County Sheriff's Office.
He's being swatted by the cops.
Hey, Brian.
Stupid things when I'm in a drunk stupor.
This month, Blades RV would meet up with RV7. Inside this RV was Chicken Andy.
How long should this be on?
Following the Willie.
Me,
but going into 2024. In the first week of September 2023, Blade would be on stream holding another dog. Yes.
Yeah, he had a problem with dogs. That's all he drinks. And he loves it.
I'm hiccuping, and I love you, person.
Anonymous donated $3. Blade, how does your body even work anymore?
What the fuck are you talking about, dude? I'm the most awesome person ever.
Pocket Metal checked out. Sorry about this, guys. No, that's not Joe X. It is awful, guys, but I'm telling you, there is so much darkness on the internet. And these guys, he just signed a $10 million, granted he's going to die, but deal with Kick, which is where all these idiots go. No, Sniper Wolf wouldn't hang out with him at all. All right, guys, I'm getting ready to make this video private. So y'all, if you haven't signed up for it yet, it's about to go away. And we're going to find a winner, chicken dinner. And then tomorrow night, I guess it'll be here on this channel. We will be gigging on a, I think it's going to be a off the edge light. So let me go to my studio. Boom. Let me go to content. And let me take this and make it private. I'm talking to myself, guys. I'm sorry. It's supposed to be engaging you guys at the same time. So hopefully it is. So we're going to go visibility, private. Boom. Done. Link, copy. Go over here to our giveaway tool. And let's drop this in here. And let's see how many comments. Boom. Oops, we received an error. Okay, that means I did not save it the right way. Let's do this. Let's go unlisted. Boom. Done. Save. Copy. Copy. Comment picker.
I don't know what he's doing right now. I'm sorry.
He's trying to put the member giveaway. I had to make the video unlisted so it would pull comments. All right, 59 comments. All right, guys, I'm getting ready to share the screen, and this is for the titanium Kaiser. And we're going to do something different. I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to make this 15 seconds so we can have some drama.
I'm getting ready to hop out and eat dinner.
Okay, give me 2 seconds, dude. We're going to do you don't want to watch the wheel spin?
All right, let's get this wheel spinning.
All right.
Come on.
Good luck, kids. I'm not sharing the screen. Fuck. Good thing we got 20 seconds.
Here it goes.
And I'll
Wheel of.
Look at that. Look at that.
It wasn't rigged, I swear.
It was not rigged. And you know what that means? That means I can send your knives with your winning.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious. Did you see what the comment said? That's what I want you to say.
I didn't see it. I'll go back and read it.
Give me your T1.
Yes, sir. I'm going to send this with the growler. I'm going to send it with the MBK, and I'm going to drop a Jack Wolf in there just for you to fuck with. Just don't break it.
Dude, that's fucking hilarious.
Hey, it's random. You saw it happen. I want everybody that supports the channel to get a chance. And there are going to be plenty of knives, guys. I'm going to give you knives 2 weeks until I don't have knives.
Oh, fucking shit.
And I'm not going to publicize it. I'm not going to do it at given times. It's just going to be every Friday night. Know if you come in here, if you hang out, you'll have a chance. Congratulations, Pocket Metal. Well deserved, my friend.
The bomb's getting ready to go off.
And see, aren't you glad the good news is, even if you didn't eat dinner, you would have still won because members you don't have to be here.
Everyone's hating on me because I just won Javon's giveaway.
It was a members giveaway, dude. You had just the same chance.
Oh, for shit's sake.
The only difference, Dark Gravity wasn't going to join.
Listen, I often do not enter the giveaways, or I will do it for someone else. But like I said when he first showed the knife, listen, I like the T1. I have the micarta version. I got that when it came.
Yeah, we've talked about that knife before. You want to just check it out, and it worked out.
And I'm sorry, I'm not going to give it away because I like that knife.
And I'm going to put it in a box so it'll come out not in one of my envelopes, but in a knife box, and it'll have some other shit in there too. So you'll be good to go.
Awesomeness! Thank you all for letting me win this knife.
You deserve it. And like I said, guys, they're going to be giveaways. Next week's going to be a banger.
All right, kids. Now that I won, the hell with everyone. I'm going to go eat dinner. Take that, you bunch of losers.
You're just me out in the furries for love for me.
Oh, for fuck's sake. All right, just kidding. Bye-bye. Y'all have a good night.
Happy Groundhog Day. Yeah, definitely. Happy Groundhog Day. Let us know what they say tomorrow. I know they'll be conspiring. Do you get an inside track on that?
What's that?
Like, do Lulu and Dottie talk about the Groundhog Day? Like he was bullshitting when he came out. Do you get any of that inside gossip?
I didn't even pay attention to that thing, honestly. I didn't notice when it. I forgot. I think I saw someone post something about it, but I didn't look to see what it said. It's been fucking summer here already. Like flowers are blooming and shit. Nothing knows what the hell's going on.
It was 68 degrees here today, and we will get snow again. Rob, what kind of? Let's see if we did any detail, any difference on Rob's sub count.
I'm really out. Bye bye,
everybody. I'll see you soon. Let's see, Rob's Nerdy Knives. We did not get there, guys. I don't know if we made a dent. Rob, we might share audiences, buddy. We are back to reality, guys. Now what we're going to do is we are going to ease up and kind of take a break. And I'm going to let you guys, well, we can hang out for a little while. I just don't want to cut into Maddie and Stevie's time. And I know a lot of you guys like to get out, get a drink, take a pee, get some food. Yeah, Double D10. I think everybody was subbed. I appreciate that. And I kind of thought that. I think Rob and I kind of share a lot of the same. I think a lot of my subs are always subbed to Rob. But, you know, maybe we picked up one or two, or maybe some of you guys will go back there and get more engaged with this content, right? Because that's what I do. I mean, I've started to really like it. I know we got 45 minutes for Maddie, so we got time. I just want to make sure you got time to pee, to rub one out, to do what you got to do to get ready. Rob, that makes me feel good that we at least got you 9, buddy. Thank you, dude. You deserve 10 times that. And I guarantee you will cross that milestone before the end of the weekend. Because your videos get a ton of traction. That's the thing I've noticed about you and G-Ball. Y'all's videos get tons of views. Mine get very few. I think my shorts bring a lot of subscribers to me because I try to put out 10 a day. And I do it. It takes 15 seconds times 10. I literally go outside and flip freaking knives, or I open fixed blades. And a lot of people in India really dig it. Yeah, Pitt, I agree, man. It's really good stuff. I mean, I like his perspective. I like his calm demeanor. It just works. Knife Nut 69, channel member, what's up, buddy? We'll stick around here a few minutes. I got nowhere to be except to go to the couch and turn on Maddie and get Tippy something to eat. And then there was something I was going to do, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, yeah. In all the giveaways this week, you will get a little pack, and it probably won't be in a bag. I'll try to find bags. But it'll be a little tin of Wicked Clean and Wicked Wax. And Wicked Clean, I don't use nearly as much as my Wicked Wax. If I get any spots on my blade or I get any kind of stuff on my blade that I want to get off, like a surface rust, it's kind of like flits. So I'll use that Wicked Clean and I'll rub it on my blade and then take a cloth and rub it off. But the Wicked Wax I use on all my blades. When I'm getting ready to put them away and not use them for a while, I'll put a good coat on there. I'll kind of let it set in and then I'll rub it off. And then when you feel your blade, it'll have kind of like a little sheen to it, but it won't look shiny. And that's supposed to be protective. So when I was talking to Fred Dupree, who makes it, he said he'd send some into the channel for me to include in giveaways. So those will be the two little cans of stuff that one of them's Wicked Clean and one of them's Wicked Wax. And so if you look at mine, my Wicked Clean only got last year. And that you don't need much to get it on your blade. The Wicked Wax, I got 2 years ago, and I picked mine up at River's Edge Cutlery. But I use this stuff like crazy. But it'll last forever. I mean, those little samples will last you guys forever. Rob, I'd stick with you're comfortable with posting. When I first started, I wanted to run through and do 4 videos a day. And I finally settled back, and it's still almost too much to manage. I try to do 1 video a day. I have it come out every morning at like 5 a.m. And then usually as a batch, I will do like 10 shorts, random shorts, just to put them out there. Usually they get about 2,000 views. I get tons of hate in the comments, but I pick up a few subscribers. And maybe some of them will watch videos someday. I don't know. I just play with it. But don't ever put out more videos to where you won't enjoy doing it. If it seems like a job, you've lost the reason to do it. At least I have. I do it for the people because I like hanging out with you guys. Whether I'm in chats, whether I'm talking about knives, which I'm really just talking to myself, but I feel like I'm talking to you guys. Paul, I'm getting ready to go sit down and re-gear myself right before Maddie starts. I'm going to go till about 10:45, so we'll have 30 minutes. I've got some of that Tory Casey, and I'm not a big fan of it either, the white knife cleaner. I've also got some, I buy a lot of cleaning products. I've got some of the spray. I'll show you the stuff I like too. Before the Wicked Wax. So this is just my personal opinion. Everybody preaches about this, even the knife makers that I buy knives from. I don't know if I don't use it right, but I'm not a big fan. I prefer the Wicked Wax. Before that, I use Frog Lube. This is the only container I've bought. It smells like mint, and it's food safe, and it's a natural rust protectant. So I'd say it's very similar to Wicked Wax, although Wicked Wax has less additives in it. But yeah, I'm a big fan of, and this is weird because I like to cut paper too, but I really like to take a knife, take my finger, get a little wax on it, and rub with the grain of the grind. Usually always away from the blade, never towards the blade, and just rub it on one side, rub it on another side, and then maybe towards the top, do a little few swirls just to get it to soak into any pits. Let it sit there for maybe 3 or 4 minutes. Take a paper towel or something or an older rag and take one wipe, get all the shit off, and then take a kind of a clean rag and wipe that stuff off. And both of these products are perfect. And I've gotten, knock on wood, no surface rust. Well, guys, I am going to get to the store to grab a couple of Dr. Peppers. I will be back here tomorrow at 8:15 for Off the Edge Light. So if you guys want to come hang out, I'll find something to give away. We'll have fun. We will chillax, and I will talk to y'all then. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm going to give you some music to play out. And I'm going to tell y'all peace, love, always.